here is Cookie, and this is Snowball. They are my two pigs. I own two of them, and they are both 2 years old. They're also biological sisters and both female. Okay, so in today's video, I'm going to be showing you kind of like some helpful tips or different tricks that you can use now that it is winter time. At least where I live, it's winter time. Some places it is still like where you will start transitioning to summer. But hopefully some of these tips will help you so that your pigs can stay at a nice, comfortable temperature for you during the winter. As well as last year I did a similar video to this. I will link it down below, as well as all of the products that I show you in this video. Things like heaters, thermostats, different things like that. Anything like that that I show you, you are in the description box. I have a link to my website, and I have links to all of those products down below, so you will also be able to find the products really, really easily. And one other thing, if you do recall the video from last year, you'll know that I showed mostly tips for in the house. This one will also be showing you tips for things like if you have to take your guinea pigs to the vet during the winter, because sometimes your guinea pigs will just spring something on you when you need to take them, or if you're like me, my guinea pig's annual vet visit is in January, which where I live, one of the worst times in terms of winter weather usually happens in January. So hopefully some of these tips help you so that you can keep your guinea pigs at a safe temperature, because just like heat is super dangerous, cold weather is also really dangerous as well. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so item number one is this radiator. So it's got a little knob thing here where you can change it to different temperatures. It goes all the way up to number 6. You also have these little switches. So this one would be almost like a lower one. This one would be medium, and if you click both of them, it puts it to the max. You know your thing's plugged in. When this light kind of glows like a bright green, it's got a little area here where you can do your cord. And it's really nice because it's got like wheels and a little handle up here, so you can pull it and roll it around. And but the nice thing is, like, if this were to be touched or something were to fall on it, it's not going to immediately burn. And it definitely, right now I have it on hardwood. It moves much faster and much easier on hardwood. You can move it on carpet, it just doesn't roll as smooth as it is right now. So that is thing number 1. Okay, so thing number 2 is this little thermometer. So it will tell you things like humidity and the temperature. This is something that I recommend having even like when it's warm outside as well. But it's just a really nice thing that you can put. It's small by the guinea pig cage, and when right, and you can just look and see like how warm is it, because if it's too cold, that's obviously not good. And then when you heat up the room using something like a radiator or a heater or turning on the heat, you want to make sure that now you're not going over the guinea pig's heat limit as well. So this is just a really nice tool to have. Okay, so next product that I want to show you for in the cage, something that unfortunately I am not able to show because it is currently in the wash, so I'm just going to put kind of up in this corner. You will see an image of it. So this is called a cuddle cup, so really any warm fleece item that the guinea pigs can lie in or snuggle in. My guinea pigs have had this since the day we got them. It was one of the very first things we bought. It is something that the guinea pigs always enjoy laying in. I oftentimes find them lounging in it, and they just look really, really comfortable. They get warm. You can tell how much use it gets just by looking the following day at how much like pee and poop is in there. Something that as a guinea pig owner is a good sign, because just by looking you are able to tell where they spend most of their time. So they really like it. It's warm, but really any fleece item. I just like this one because I've had it for 2 years. So since I've gotten the guinea pigs, it's withstood the test of time. We haven't had to replace it, and I just find it's very sturdy, and the guinea pigs seem to enjoy it. It washes really easily, and we're planning to get a second one so that both of them can enjoy it, or especially now that it's wintertime, if one's in the wash, we can still use the other one. So yeah. Now let's transition into the in the car or transporting ways to stay warm. Alright, so for this, so these are like baby blankets that I'm holding up. So these are just ones that we had, like they're just ones got at the store. And what I like to do is when the guinea pigs, they're in their carriers, and I'll wrap the side of it in the blanket, so the whole sides of the cage are wrapped around it. Obviously, like the little breathing holes are still accessible, but that way it kind of keeps the area warm. Another thing is you can warm up your car, like pre-warm it, so that it's nice and warm when the guinea pigs first go in there. Another thing is whenever I pack up the pigs, in the winter I'll always put a little extra fleece in there, so they have like a little extra warmth. Sometimes I'll put a little extra hay in there too, and that serves two purposes. One, if something happens, especially in the winter time, and you break down, or you've broken down, or you are stranded, or you swerved, or whatever, and you can't drive, or you need something like a tow truck or whatever to come get you, and you're waiting for a while, this serves two purposes. One, guinea pigs cannot go without hay. It is very important for them, so therefore that one gives them extra food, but it also kind of acts as like a additional layer of heat. I know my guinea pigs, whenever they're in the car, they always like to burrow under it. So now they've got a layer of fleece on top and a layer of hay on top of that. So yeah. So I hope that those are some ways that could maybe help you and your guinea pigs stay warm, whether that's while traveling with them to places like vets or nail trimmers, or whether that's just in the comforts of your own home. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you guys on Monday for our Week of the Week. Bye!